Number 31, Jared Allen. The other forward position, standing 6'11", number 4, Evan Mobley. At guard, 6'3", number 45, Donovan Mitchell. The head coach for your Cleveland Cavaliers is Kenny Atkinson. Once again, the starters for your Cleveland Cavaliers.
Here are the five for Philadelphia. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. George and Embiid are up front, and it's Oubre in at the three. And for Cleveland, Mobley and Allen control the paint for him. Garland and Mitchell, the lethal backcourt pair. And it's Tyson in at the small forward. Doris, how excited are you for this front court matchup we have in front of us tonight? Two of the best in the game.
BA, I've had this one circled on my calendar for some time. The front court matchup is absolutely special. Two big-time guys.
And that one drops.
Well, you expect Paul George to either take it right to the cup or shoot the three. You give up that in-between space, and he hits the mid-range.
Here's Tyson, the three from Mitchell. The rebound by Embiid. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. We talked about Paul George and what his game plan was for keeping him in check. He said it's never going to be easy with him, but I told our guys I want constant communication. Talk when screens are coming, switch when we need to. We need to be highly active guarding him. Let's see how effective they are against him tonight. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, thank you, Allie. 2 on the clock. The shot by Tyson, no good. Here's Philadelphia. The Cavs beat them last time when they met in Cleveland.
Yeah, last time against this team, they couldn't stay out of foul trouble, and that really hampered them.
Nothing wrong with aggression as long as you're smart about picking your spots. And let's see if they can be a bit more disciplined this evening.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, this summer, the entire Cavaliers executive front office staff received multi-year contract extensions. Over the last 3 years, Cleveland has had the third best record in the association. Guys, and there's a sense that a culture is being created that is permeating every level of this organization.
You'd love to hear it. Okay, Shams, thanks for the update. And so it's Cleveland with it, following the score by Philadelphia. Garland for three. Paul George pulls down the board.
Yeah, tough start, 0 for 4. Just relax a little bit.
That's good from Embiid on the assist by George. Embiid's got his second bucket on the night.
What a great start. They've only missed one thus far.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Merrill, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And here are the guys that have been piling up the steals. These are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Fourth, Tyrese Maxey.
And he's such a plus defensively for his team. Those steal numbers scare opponents and lead to fast break buckets.
Garland against Maxey. Shot to stop the run. Tyson. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. George passes to Maxey. Here's Edgecombe. Pass to Oubre. Philadelphia moving it around. And the layup is good off the glass. Embiid's got 6.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
And it's Maxey missing.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Now Mobley. Here he goes.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Tyson. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in the game.
He's got to take a back seat right now. When you're ice cold, you can't just keep gunning.
Here's George. Good. And the assist to Embiid. George has got his second basket of the game.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And the Cavaliers will go for a different look here. Bryant, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Wade comes in for Mobley. Hunter's checked in for Tyson. And Donovan Mitchell is subbed in for Garland. And here's Hunter from the arc. Rebound by Philadelphia. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
And I'll tell you, that was not an easy environment to play in. It was a hostile crowd on the road, but it didn't bother them at all.
Well, the best way to silence the crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
Now here's Hunter. He's definitely not pleased how he played against Utah. And that one's good. Bryant.
What power inside by Thomas Bryant. Boy, don't mess with this guy.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Cavaliers. Tomlin's checked in for Bryant. The 76ers also with a sub. Embiid, he's checked in for Drummond. Wade, the pass to Merrill. Outside Hunter. And another miss by Cleveland. And here are the 76ers. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Edwards. McCain, a screen on Hunter. Shot clock at 5. Here's Grimes. And another miss by Philadelphia. And so it's Philadelphia earning this break in the action, up 10. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Philadelphia.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Mitchell and Hunter will be filling out the wings. Dean Wade is out there with Larry Nance. And it's Merrill in at the point. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And for the Sixers, the growth of Tyrese Maxey has meant everything, Greg.
Oh my, his growth both with his play, but also with his leadership has meant a lot. And he has such a joyful energy. It really helps hold this team together. Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised you didn't come up with something a little more creative. Hunter finds Mitchell. Oh, Mitchell with a triple.
Well, we know Donovan Mitchell is absolutely prolific from 3.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Well, Doris, Donovan Mitchell has really proven to be the kind of star you can build your team around.
Donovan Mitchell experienced a high level of winning as a young player, but he hasn't broken through and won a championship. So now every aspect of what he does is about making sure the group thrives. That's why you want to build around him. Lonzo Ball's checked in for Nance. The 76ers also with a sub. Gordon, he's checked in for Edwards. Cavaliers trail by 11. Pass to Mitchell from behind the arc. Again, the miss by Mitchell. Nothing going his way. Boy, it feels like he's forcing it and to no avail. Now Embiid. Back to McCain. Shoots over Ball. And the shot no good. A bit short. The Cavaliers have gotten only one. Oh, okay then. How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness. A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Joel Embiid over the years has had some tough luck with injuries. He said, I've broken my face twice. I came back early with the risk of losing my vision, broken fingers. I still came back. I wish I was as lucky as others, but that doesn't mean I'm not trying to do whatever it takes to be out there. Back to you guys.
Thanks a lot, Allie.
Sometimes the game requires you to just keep at it, so he's got to be aggressive.
In transition, here comes Cleveland. Here's Wade. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
A mistake by the defense. You can't let Ball's teammates get open because he will find them.
Embiid, a screen on Ball to the paint. Oh, Embiid punishing the basket.
Boy, this is how you move the ball effectively. They're not just passing it around the horn, they are passing with a purpose.
Merrill passes to Wade. Nails it from beyond the arc. Wade's got 5 now.
I just love the ball movement.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
And now, please welcome to the court, the Powerhouse Dance Team.
And a new group getting ready for the Cavaliers. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Wade. Evan Mobley comes in for Hunter. Tyson, he's checked in for Merrill. And Darius Garland subbed in for Ball.
2 minutes.
Now here's Maxey. 33 points last game. 6 on the shot clock. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Well, why settle for the layup when you can finish with authority? Mr. Allen on the dunk.
Here's Edgecombe. 15 in his last outing. Maxey passes to Oubre. George outside. To the wing, right side. The 3 from Edgecombe. They grab their own miss. The shot by Drummond, no good. And here comes Cleveland. They're on a 12-4 run. Back to Garland. Some solid defense from Maxey. The Sixers lead by 6. Edgecombe, no good.
Nothing more important than contesting layups and dunks. A great job defensively.
Pass to Garland. Back to Mitchell. For 3. Philadelphia grabs the miss. They've led by as many as 14. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now Oubre. Here's Drummond. He's scoreless. For 3, George. The Sixers with another miss. Here's Tyson. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. So we conclude the first half.
14.
Sixers ahead, up 6. And Allie LaForce has... Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
From your pocket fight.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East.
You know, for Philadelphia, they've underperformed thus far, but they're still tremendous. Now comes the hard part. They've got to tinker with the team until they find that championship recipe.
Turning back now to that game we've been watching, a positive first half for the Philadelphia 76ers.
You see their intent right away, Shaq. I mean, finding high percentage shots, that's great. Right now, that's their advantage.
Yeah, they've established a strong foundation offensively, and they're building on that. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. What else can you say? Joel Embiid, an impressive effort here today.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And the 76ers, looking at who they've got. George and Embiid are up front. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. And it's Oubre in at the 3. The Sixers lead by 6. And with an undersized backcourt and a towering frontcourt, some had suggested the Cavs needed roster moves to balance things out a little, Grant.
Well, Mobley's growth as a shooter has quieted those concerns up front. but until they prove their mettle in the playoffs, there will be some questions.
Who says the mid-range is dead? If the defense gives it, Darius Garland will take it.
Maxey surveying the D. With the floater. Cavaliers with the rebound. Unloads from 13. And the shot is good by Garland. Garland's gotten his second bucket on the night.
That's where you're so afraid of Darius Garland's ability to get all the way downhill, that when he stops and pops, that's easy money.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Okay, fans, we need you to get hyped for your...
Here we have the 2K leaderboard breaking down the top blockers in the league last month. Number 5 is Evan Mobley.
And during this last month, he made a statement on the defensive end, just swatting away shots left and right.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
Outside Mitchell. No good from outside.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
Embiid, a screen on Garland. Here's Maxey, and he gets that one. Maxey's got his second basket.
Sometimes the D likes to get physical with Maxey, but he has no back down in him.
Pass to Tyson. Back to Garland. Let's go with a three. Hits the trifecta.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's gonna make you pay.
Back to Maxey. There's the triple. Another miss by Maxey.
Boy, if he ever finds his footing, they'll be in even better shape. Right now, his teammates carrying him.
Pass to Garland. Allen with a screen on Maxey. Maxey against Garland. Some solid defense from Maxey.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's becoming hard. Changing shots without making contact.
And the Defensive Player of the Year for 2025, Evan Mobley. What makes him so formidable, Greg?
Well, you know, he has a similar physical frame to Hall of Famer Kevin Garnett. Long-armed and athletic at 6'11". And the intangibles are all there as far as timing and IQ.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
Oh, my goodness, Jared Allen catch a body on the way to the cup.
And Maxey's got the ball here for Philadelphia. 2-point game. Pass to George. Philadelphia moving it around. Here's Edgecombe. Will it go? Knocks it down from distance. Edgecombe's got 5 points.
Bang, bang. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Fans, get up and start moving with your mascot. Let's go.
A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Wade, he's checked in for Allen. Hunter comes in for Mobley. Merrill, he's checked in for Tyson. And it's Ball in for Darius Garland. Pass to Ball. Back to Merrill. And here's Hunter. Shot clock at 6. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Drummond grabs the miss. The 76ers have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. McCain, and he drops it in from the low post. And it's a 3-point 76ers lead.
You know, one thing about Maxey is that he always is looking for an outlet.
Ball against Maxey. Inside, stolen by Drummond. Left side McCain. Down low. They swipe it. And now the Cavaliers on the break. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Jared McCain. Cleveland shooting their initial free throws of the game here. First free throw is good. Edwards, he's checked in for the Sixers. that one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from him, right? Excellence at the foul line.
McCain against Ball. McCain with it. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Sixers ahead, up by 3. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. They've got Lonzo Ball. Dean Wade is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then there's Mitchell, and it's Merrill in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. And here's Mitchell, outside Hunter. Wade, that's good.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Pass to Embiid. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Grimes. Good work defensively by Mitchell.
You know, things haven't clicked for him offensively, but other guys around him, give them credit. They're filling in the gaps.
Here's Wade to take the lead. Edwards pulls it in. Pass to McCain. Right wing. Embiid from outside. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Hunter's got 4 rebounds now. The shake. Again, Cleveland scores.
See, what a good feel for what the defense is conceding. Donovan Mitchell very willing to get to that mid-range jumper.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. A different look for Cleveland. Travers checked in for Merrill, and Darius Garland subbed in for Mitchell. The 76ers also with a sub. Maxi's checked in. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
Allie, thank you.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
He drops it from range. Neither team able to take a hold of this game.
Yeah, it's been a tight one. Numerous lead changes, very competitive.
Pass to McCain. Philadelphia moving it around. Oh, nice shot by Grimes. Grimes has got his first 3 points of the game.
Oh, I love that answer from 3 from Quentin Grimes. Big time response.
Outside Hunter. No.
Come on now, folks. You know how good that is? To contest a shooter and finish the defensive play with a rebound, that is big time.
Outside Grimes. Screen by Embiid. Oh, he leaves no question.
One thing you can say about Embiid, he never shrinks from the moment.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Wade. Evan Mobley comes in for Hunter. Tyson, he's checked in for Travers. And Donovan Mitchell is subbed in for Ball. Philadelphia also making some changes. George, he's checked in for Barlow. Oubre comes in for Grimes. And it's Edgecombe in for McCain. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Using the glass to lay it in.
I'll tell you, important moment for Evan Mobley. reading the moment with a big shot. That's big time.
George. First personal, first team foul. At the line for one, Evan Mobley.
Here's Maxey.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Embiid, a thunderous two-hander with authority.
Yeah, good things happen when Embiid has the ball in his hands. I mean, this guy can do it all.
Here's Allen. Oh, George with a steal. Now Embiid. First free throw is good, and that makes it a three-point lead.
They're one of the most well-rounded players in the game. Embiid is also a top-notch trash talker, too. I mean, he knows how to get under the skin of his opponents.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a four-point ball game.
He knows just how important these shots are, and he makes them count.
Mitchell. Ooh, Mitchell just muscling his way in.
This is a bona fide go-to guy. Donovan Mitchell doing his thing.
Here's Oubre from deep. Now George for three, cleared away by Mobley.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Maxey against Garland.
This guy is a gamer. Darius Garland is not bashful and very aggressive setting up defenders.
At the line.
Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to one.
2 shots.
Garland hits them both.
Well, this game has the feel that it could come down to the wire, so that is just the kind of success they need to have at the foul line.
Ooh, stolen by Allen. And now the Cavaliers on the break. Here's Mitchell to take the lead. The free ball is down.
Big time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
And it would be smart to go for a 2-for-1 right now.
Now Embiid, beyond the arc. Oh, it misses. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Mobley. Jacks up a three. Oh, it doesn't go. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
So hard to get a clean look from distance in this situation because everybody knows that's the shot they need. So the defense is smothering the perimeter with everyone they have. And there's only one option. They need a triple.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from three.
And so it's the Cavaliers who come out on top. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Well, Donovan, it took a half for you guys to really find your rhythm. But once you did, you took control.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing for us, we just got to compete. And I think that's what we did at the end of the day. We found a way to fight back. They got a lot of talented guys on that team. They got a lot of guys who can go out and get buckets and rebound. But we just overcame it, played defense, and got stops when we needed.
Thanks, Donovan.